viewers. Today is October 5th, 2024. I'm here to share my thoughts and opinions on the US presidential elections 2024. Today, I would like to discuss about the state of Texas. The reason I took this state today is because of some talk in the media as well as among the Democratic operatives. They are saying now that the Senate candidate for the Democrats, Colin Allred, is doing very well in the state of Texas against Ted Cruz. And they think that there is a possibility that there might be a spillover effect on the up-ballot race, which is Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. And they think that she might be able to come very close in winning the state of Texas. I still have my doubts. In fact, I did do a program on the state of Texas 3 weeks ago, and at that time I had mentioned the challenges that they have. I felt like this is going to be very difficult for the Democrats to win this time. Maybe they can win in 2028 or 2032, but I was very skeptical. But nevertheless, there is some kind of renewed enthusiasm among the Democrats. And since a lot of the media folks are talking about it, I would like to look at this one more time and then see whether it is realistic for Kamala Harris to win this race in 2024. So for that, let's go ahead and look at the data and see exactly what happened in 2016 and 2020 and see whether Kamala Harris can make up the difference and win the state. So let's go this data, and then we will see how that measures up. So let's look at 2016 first. The voter turnout in 2016 was 59.4%. And in that election, Donald Trump got 52.23% of the votes, and Hillary Clinton got 43.24% votes. In the raw vote total, it amounted to around 4.6 million votes for Donald Trump and 3.8 million votes for Hillary Clinton. But the margin was close to around 807,000 votes. And that's a huge margin because there were close to around 9.5 million voters in the state of Texas in that year. So the margin was Hillary Clinton lost by close to 9%, actually. Then if you go and look at the number for 2020, the voter percentage, the voter participation increased tremendously on the year 2020. See, from 59.4%, it went to 66.73%. That was a significant 7.33% increase in the voter turnout. That is partly due to the fact that a lot of the people got mail-in ballots, and there were a lot of interest. It was an election that happened during the COVID time. So there are a lot of people who participated in that election. We are not too sure whether we are going to get that number or a significant jump from that number in 2024. Nevertheless, in that election, Donald Trump got 52.06%, and Joe Biden got 46.48%. So when you look at the number from 2016 to 2020 for Donald Trump, he didn't lose much from 52.23% to 52.06, not a significant loss. But if you look at the number for Joe Biden, from 43.24 for Hillary, he got around 46.48%. So that's the 3.24% increase was significant. And moreover, if you look at the raw total, Trump got close to 1.2 million extra votes in 2020 because of the voter turnout difference, and Joe Biden got 1.3 million, almost 1.38 million and odd votes. And again, there was a significant voter turnout, and also he did narrow down the margin. Hillary lost by close to 9%, and Biden lost by around 5.6%. It's 5.58%. So if you look at it, what was the gain? Actually, Biden was able to reduce the margin from 9 to 5.58. That was like 3.4% gain for the Democrats. So now let's look at 2024. There are various parameters on how Kamala Harris, if she has to win, how can he win? One of the main parameters I look at it is there going to be an increase in the voter turnout? For Kamala Harris to win, she needs to get this number, the voter turnout number, from 66 to close to around 71 or 72, because it's going to be very difficult for her to make up this 5.58% difference without a significant voter turnout increase. Second, even if the voter turnout increases, you have to understand Trump also gets a significant number of votes, even if there is a voter turnout increase. So in my view, she can possibly reduce this margin by a similar margin that Biden was able to reduce from almost 9, he reduced it to 5.58. That was a 3.4% gain for the Democrats. I feel the best case scenario for Harris is she can possibly come very close and lose by 2.5 or 3 percentage points. That's the best case scenario I envision, unless otherwise something significant happens on the ground. And if she doesn't win by that margin, if she doesn't get the kind of voter turnout, then I think she's going to most likely lose by 6, 7, 8 percentage points. That's what I think. So in my view, Texas still is going to be a very, very tough call for the Democrats. And it is a wishful thinking. They would like to expand the map. But from my perspective, in 2024, for Democrats to win the state of Texas at the presidential level, it's going to be very, very tough. 2 or 3 things should happen. Colin Allred should take over Ted Cruz by 2-3 points. And then we also need to look at the voter demographics and the actual census data in terms of big cities and the suburbs, like Austin and its suburbs, whether they have grown significantly in the last 4 years. Those are the numbers we need to look at. So I'm going to come back with another program on Texas, maybe a week before the election. At that time, I think we'll get a better idea as to exactly what's happening on the ground. And I will also try to find out from people who are on the ground, who are in the print media, who are writing stories about the state of Texas in terms of the electoral process and how it looks for either candidates. So let's wait for 2 more weeks. And in the last week or so, I will come back with another program on Texas. But as of now, I think Texas is safely in the column for the Republicans. I feel like it's going to be very difficult for Kamala Harris to win Texas at this juncture. That's it for me today. But before I go, I also want to pass on the same message that I passed on yesterday. Please go ahead and vote. It's your fundamental right. If you're eligible to vote, you should go and vote. It doesn't matter which party you are supporting. You have to exercise your franchise. That is more important. And that's it for me today. I will come back with a different program tomorrow. Till then, take care.